Hey friends, it's Becca with Beautiful Miss Plans, and I am here to film the April setup, which is kind of crazy because I don't know how that happened. So I'm using, once again, the Cocoa Daisy kit. If you're wondering about these, I've talked about them before in a past video, but I will leave the link to these again. These are just like little binders with sleeves inside that I use to organize my Cocoa Daisy, if you're interested in this. And you know, you're gonna see it because this is what I'm gonna be pulling out of. I think I have a couple things that I need to write. I keep a B5 monthly that I like brain dump everything. Like I brain dump what I like when I'm filming, when I'm doing, like it literally is everything, all in one. And I don't write everything on this, but that has more room, so it's like I can do a combination of people being off, when I need to meal plan, when I need to film, where I'm at with, like, is it recovery week for my workouts, when I'm walking with my husband, the events, shop stuff, like literally everything. So just in case you were wondering, that's what I'm going to kind of be pulling from next to me, because I think I have a couple things I need to write down as well. But yeah, this is for April, which is absolutely crazy. It's my kids' last full month of school, because they get out towards the end of May, but you know, in May. And it's not awful. We have some weeks that are definitely going to be busier than others, and I'm sure there'll be times that it picks up and gets really busy, and there'll be other things going on, because there's always things going on. My kids were supposed to have more days off. They don't anymore because of all the snow days. But the nice thing about April is it's like it starts warming up, it starts getting nice, and it's just amazing. So yeah, because we're still a little bit up and down, and we'll be up and down some in April, but it just in general starts getting nicer, and like you can't beat it. It's a lot of, and then it starts to become the wrapping up the end of the year school stuff. We have not a ton this month, because we do have some things in May that's like the end of the year program, the last concert, things like that. But they have what they do every year is a creativity showcase, where you go around to their classrooms and you collect their art, and it's usually art that would get damaged in backpacks. But they send it home this way so you go and pick it up, and so it doesn't get damaged, because they do, you know, a bunch of different art projects that either going to be a larger size or it's literally breakable. So we have that, and they also do like performances, so the band and orchestra, and then the mallets, and then the 3rd grade recorders, so which is my son. He'll be doing recorders this year, or he is doing recorders this year, because all 3rd grade is doing recorders. Like, this is the year of recorders, in case you did not know that's a thing. That's a thing. Okay, so I need a quote and a little thing for right here, I think. How big are these pieces? I don't know if I want to use those. I might end up using her. Let's look. I really haven't looked at these. Let's pull these out. These are pretty large. We could do a black and white flower though. I mean, that's pretty big, but we could, I don't know. I don't like how like empty it is down there. Let's see. How does she kind of works. Can you even see that? I think she works. So brings in a little bit of red without bringing in, oh, there it is, too much, like, because we already have a lot of pinks and reds and whatnot. So we're gonna use her. If I can peel her off. But yeah, it's some wrapping up. My oldest has a orthodontist appointment, and so she's got an orthodontist appointment this month, and we're getting close. We're getting really close. Okay, so we have a couple things. I like to use a vertical something for right here. I mean, we could do this one. This one may be the best fitting one. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna put this right down here. And then I think what I need to do is I did pull out this red. It is a vermilion. Vermilion, is that how you pronounce it? Vermilion mild liner. Gosh, I got distracted because someone just came down the street. A kid on a scooter, and for some reason that completely distracted me. Okay. So some stuff I'm not gonna write in here. I'm gonna write picture day. I don't know when my oldest picture day is, but I know when my elementary kids are. So we'll do picture day. And then my daughter has no school. We have the orthodontist appointment, creativity showcase, Girl Scouts, the birthday party, which I also could note that my husband, they give at his job, they give them Good Friday off. And then we have KB Complete coming to do maintenance. You know, check, make sure everything's working before we turn on the air conditioning. Those days aren't there anymore. Okay, I'm going to, and then this day is the, at my daughter's middle school, they do an all school service day. So they will go out and the entire school will go for a service project. And then, hold on. This is just too low. And then here we have a 6th grade field trip. So there's a field trip coming for them. It's like a science-y field trip. They're going to Skate City, which is obviously skating, and do stuff with like motion and things like that. So I think that's it. I think that's everything I wanted to write down for now. I'm sure there'll be more. There's always more. But that's what I got for now. Daughter doesn't have school there because that's the day that they do kindergarten roundup. So kids about to start kindergarten will come and register and, you know, turn in paperwork and all that jazz. And they meet the kindergarten teachers and all that. But they can't have the kindergartners there that day in order to do that. So she doesn't have school that day. So I think we're going to go do something fun. Just me and her. Okay. I need to get my tab. I'll have to grab my old planner out too and figure out exactly where I normally put my tab. After this, I won't need my old planner anymore because they'll line up with these. But I just want to, I liked the spacing of the last one. I think I want to do a dark one. I like that black one a lot. Which reminds me, I'm going to leave these out because we start a new quarter and I need to mark the new quarter. And I dropped it. There it is. I like this one a lot. So I think we're going to go with this one. And let's pull out my, whatever this is. April. I can't believe it's April. I was like setting up another calendar thing and I was like looking for March and I was like, why don't I have a March thing anywhere? That's because this is not March anymore. I'd already set up March. Ooh. Okay, there we go. I had to grab this. All right, April, I just line up with the very bottom. So I wanted to get that lined up. What did I say? The very bottom of the page, yeah. And then I think this will be all set up. I just can't believe we're already about to go into April. Okay, so I think my calendar is all set up. So we're gonna come over here to the quarterly section, and I need to mark that another quarter is starting, and I think I'm just gonna use this black one because I tried to use like a color neutral a little bit, like so just like a blue, just like this black, to set up quarter 2. Quarter 2. Okay, and then don't really have a great plan on how I want to do this. I didn't even do this last year. So let's kind of put this, I don't want it to stick up a whole bunch. Let's do just a little bit farther over this way. How much does that stick up? About halfway. This is so scientific how I'm choosing to do this, as you can tell. And my spacing may end up being like way off, but that's okay. Okay, there's that. I'm gonna put these away before I drop them everywhere. All these pieces. This is a very pretty kit. We'll see how I feel once I really start using it, because sometimes I start using something and I'm just like, this was a disaster. I just couldn't get my groove, but we'll see. I don't know how I feel about the yellow in this, to be perfectly honest. A little bit more divided about the yellow, but that's fine. Let's see. I'm thinking, let's do these lanterns. I'm going to do these lanterns, these hanging lanterns. I'm not feeling particularly chatty. I don't really know why. Maybe because it's a Tuesday and I'm just completely thrown off by filming on a Tuesday and this is all my own fault. That's probably what it is. But yeah, just not feeling all that chatty. Okay, and then how did I do this? I left a space and then went down the page. I am thinking very hard. I messed it up. That's okay. How did I did 2 spaces in between. I was thinking so hard and I still messed it up. It's fine. Whatever. I don't care. Okay, and I think the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to change. I'm going to cut a, oh wait. Gosh, my brain's not working. Let's take those out and then pull it out. Okay, I'm fine. So for this, I'm not going to use the teal again this month. Sorry, I got to get some stuff out of the way. I think the two options I'm going to go with, they're both Moderna, so I can either use this one or I'm going to use, sorry, everything's to the side and I'm making a racket, or the black one. I think the black would be pretty. So let's get out the paper and take a look. And I'm only going to cut the front because I really want to use the girl, I think. And I think that would be pretty with the black. Because I don't need the backside when I tuck the cover. I am so sorry. I don't know what's, like, my brain is very distracted trying to do this and figure it out, and I don't know where my brain is today. There's my mark. I was like, what'd I do with my mark? So yeah, it's just not a chatty day for me. It's not a bad day. It's just, you know. Okay, so this will be in here, and I think think I'm gonna like the black. I think the black is gonna look better than, this is supposed to be like a pebble gray, but it looks, I mean, that's pretty, but I think I like the black, like the contrast of that black. This was supposed to be a pebble gray. It looks beigeish to me. It doesn't really look gray, but what do I know? So, okay. So that is cut. I'm not going to switch it yet because we still have a week of this month to go. But that's ready to go. When we get there. No, I don't think I want to do that for now. We got a week to go, so I'm just going to put it back in my envelope. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go to the black one, and I'm going to switch out to that cover. And for the time being, let's put this back in here. Because, yeah, see, when it's tucked in, you just don't need the back cover. Put this one back here and put this back here. Let's see, April. Oh, that's May. Man, I'm a mess. I think that's it. I think that's all I have to do. I like it. I think it's super cute. We'll see how I feel about the reds and the greens after a while. Oh, the greens. Oh, goodness, I need to be done. The reds and the pinks, they're not usually my favorite colors, but I like the contrast with the black. I think that's really pretty. So, all right, well, I'm going to call this good. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.